So just briefly, before you came to see me, how long had you been in pain?
Like for probably a week or 3 days or more.
Okay. And when we saw you walk, right, so we kind of noticed you were a little off kilter, right? So once you started wearing the insoles, kind of what happened there after?
Like my walking, like it changed. Like I was able to like match my other foot and walk with it instead of like lifting one leg.
Yes.
And like I just could walk better with them on than without.
Then without. Were you having pain just in your feet, or were you having pain in your legs, your hips?
I was having pain just in my feet, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it only was. But now I'm wearing the heel insoles, they like feel much more better.
You feel okay? Good. So Grandma asked essentially if it's something you have to wear the rest of your life, and like I was telling her, it's a great question, right? So the answer is kind of yes and no. So I'll give you an example, right? So we had a young guy who came in to see us years ago, played soccer for St. Mary's University. Right, you're playing soccer there, you're a pretty good soccer player. We saw him once, right? And so he came in and he had mostly hip and knee issues, not so much foot pain, but he wore them and I never saw him again, at least for a good while. But then about 2-3 months later, he sends his sister who walked the same way he did. And then they sent the other sister, and then the brother-in-law. And then the last time we saw him, he brought in his dad. His dad was supposed to see us a while ago, right? Before even he saw us. And so the young man was telling me he's about 23, 24, actually about 22. So he was telling me, he says, I stopped wearing your insoles, right? And the reason he stopped wearing it is because basically they don't, his feet weren't hurt anymore. So he asked the same question: do I need to wear them? And so the answer is probably yes, because what happens again, because most shoes are made wrong, right? Just like the inserts kind of have helped you with pain, as you go back to wearing shoes without them, eventually you start walking the same way again, right? Because they start to force you to walk a different way. So in his case, he decided to wear them again on and off, right? So maybe not necessarily every day, but most days you want to wear them.